This is the exact spot where I discovered the legendary lost treasure of Melee Island. I still have it in a drawer. Somewhere. I love visiting the circus, but after meeting the... I never expected to take part in a traveling... Was there ever a real troll here? Probably not. But if someone's willing to go that far just for a herring, I don't want to make them angry. This is where I purchased my first ever pirate ship, the mighty Sea Monkey. Well, actually, it wasn't all that mighty, but it had a lot of personality. After LeChuck kidnapped Elaine, I came here and asked Meathook to join my crew. Convincing him I should be the captain was weirder than I expected. Hook Island, home to my old shipmate Meathook. That's a very flashy sign for someone who says they hate visitors. The home of the fearless Captain Smirk. He has a few bad habits, but there's almost nothing he doesn't know about sword fighting.
Hey, you! Stay away from my beacon! I don't want any more weird surprises. LeChuck? Oh, don't be ridiculous. Besides, when the legend of Monkey Island is in charge, not... No, what you saw was probably just a very... I'd advise you to give up while you still can. Those trials were darn near impossible by the time they... You know, you really should head back to town and, well, don't say I didn't warn you. Anyway, you might want to speak with the pirates down on Low Street. As for me, I've got duties to attend to, so if you wouldn't mind... I never get tired of it. Even if I have been looking at it for 30 years, I wouldn't know. I'm paid to be the lookout, and that means staring out to sea and looking for inbound. What happens on the rest of the island is none of my business.
From a trial of discovery, a path home is revealed. From a trial of deceit, truth no longer concealed. From a trial of the sword, new strength shall now impart. The fog that clouds the mind flees from the courage of the heart. It is time. Return to the governor's mansion and confront Gaibre, the legend of Monkey Island, as nothing more than the tall tales of a would-be pirate lord.
As a former governor and frequent pirate, I'm used to going where I please. But right now, I might as well be in the cells with Otis. At least everyone knows he's a prisoner. I knew there would be one person on Melee who could help me make Guybrush see the truth. So tonight, the new guards had other ideas and told me the shop was closed. By order of the governor. I considered forcing my way past, but Guybrush barely knows I'm in the room nowadays. But I should still have friends on Melee. At least, I hope so. The guards have set up some sort of checkpoint leading into town. That's why I'll be taking the back route.
What's with all the commotion? I'm never gonna be able to finish my memoirs when everything's so noisy. Hey, I remember you, but the guards told me you'd left town.
It has been a long time, Guybrush Threepwood. Far longer than you know. Perhaps you would do me the honor of joining us in a toast. For old time's sake.
I guess a little refreshment couldn't hurt. What's in the bottle?
My own recipe. Brewed for the legend of Monkey Island.
Well, I'll drink to that. Cheers! Ugh, tastes like breath mints mixed with cat sweat. I think I'll stick to grog. Oh, what's in this stuff?
The truth.
Oh yeah? Because I think the truth is gonna make me... Whoa, what the... why am I in the governor's mansion? Wait, I remember. LeChuck, his sword, and then... Everybody was there, cheering for me, calling me a legendary pirate just like I always wanted. But none of it was real. I've been such an idiot.
We all have dreams, Guybrush. Sometimes the hard part is knowing that you have to wake up.
Wake up. Elaine! If LeChuck thinks I'm still stuck in his fantasy world, he won't be expecting me to hunt him down. I'm gonna gather my things, find myself a ship, and rescue Elaine before it's too late.
Your plan is bold, but the Sea of the Damned is vast. LeChuck's vessel could be anywhere.
Now, if LeChuck's using memories of our past for his evil schemes, there's only one place he'll be hiding. Somewhere I still know how to reach. It's time I went back to Monkey Island. I know you came here to save me, but I can't leave just yet. Listen, you fought off LeChuck's crew. You completed the 3 trials. I could really use your help.
Now that the curse is broken, the people of Melee will no longer see Guybrush as the legend of Monkey Island. He'll need to make amends before he can depart. Return to the waters you call home. When Guybrush is ready to begin his journey, I shall make certain you are at his side.
This place may not be the actual Melee Island, but it sure feels real. I sure feel like, yeah, I'd say most folks in the Caribbean think of it as being a myth, I suppose. Untamed oceans and sea monsters. When the Pirate Lord sent us a personal invitation, there was no stopping me. I just had to see it for myself. So, we followed the map and set a course. I can't really say for sure. I think we ran into a storm or took a wrong turn somewhere. All I can remember, she's still out there somewhere. I'm not gonna stop until I find her again. She did? Does that mean she's forgiven me for our past misunderstanding? Yikes. Maybe I should visit the circus and pick up a spare safety helmet. No, Kate's too good at insults. First she'd hurt my feelings, and then she'd hurt the rest of it. But if I explain the situation calmly and rationally, I'm sure she'll understand why I had no choice but to... Yeah, I'm doomed, aren't I? Ugh, same old LeChuck. But there's something strange about that new sword of his. It's so... well, we shouldn't underestimate him. But don't worry. I know a few tricks for... I'll have to dig through my belongings, but next time we meet, I'll have a little... The only way to get to Monkey Island is by brewing a special recipe with a very particular mix of ingredients. Then I'll have to call in a few favors. Hopefully people aren't too mad about the whole Legend of Monkey Island thing not being, true. I guess, but this was still my fantasy. I was more than happy to play along and have everyone believe, but I have to find a way to set things right. I'm gonna need everyone's help to make it back to Monkey Island and rescue it.
Do you bring news?
Okay, explain this to me again. There's a legend of Monkey Island,
That's right, I think.
and the legend... It's this Guybrush guy? Seriously?
Now that you mention it, that does seem strange. He doesn't look like that great of a pirate.
He looks more like a flooring inspector.
Hey, shut up!
Ow!